Hey everyone, so this is going to be a quick little mini review slash flip through of the Fairy Forest Oracle, and this Oracle is by Lucy Cavendish. She also does the Oracle of the Mermaids, and I think it's called, it's like a fairy oracle. I think it's the, what is it called, the Fairy Realm or something like that, or the, I can't remember, but anyway, she has another deck too. So there's definitely a lot of fae in this deck, but there's also like, aside from like fairy beings, there's like witches. I think it says wizards actually somewhere in here. I think it's on the back of this box. Sorry. Goddesses, gods, fairies, witches, wise ones, wizards. Yeah, and all these like pretty much listed right through here. Wise ones. Yeah. Okay. So whoops, if I can hang on to this. So here is a few examples of the cards, some of the cards anyway. So it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of cards I like in this deck, and then there's a few that I'm like, about, but I have, like I said, I have a couple of her other decks, so I figured I would go ahead and get this one as well to add to the collection. So anyways, this is like a basic, general guidebook, fairly small. It's in black and white. As far as the cards are. Whoops. And there's the first. Shoot, if I can hang on to this. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm recording on my phone. Trying to, anyway. So, Cunning Woman. It's the first card. It's in black and white. I think there's a few, card spreads in here. As far as the cards themselves, there are 45. So, here's the names of all the cards. And the last card is the Ancient, and so it's 45 cards. So it's a general guidebook. Now for the actual cards, I'm going to try my best to show you all these cards without too much of a glare, hopefully. I have it like propped up with my little light over here, my lamps, since I'm washing my bedding and everything, trying to make room for everything. So, alright. I hope you all can see this. I'm going to kind of flip through and just show you what each card looks like individually. So here's the backs of the cards. They're super pretty. You can see they've got like little, I don't know what they're supposed to be, like goblin-y, elven kind of beings. I don't know exactly what they are, but they're really cool. You've got the like typical kind of witch over here. Got like a fairy door in a tree. Got black cats, mushrooms, forest, and everything. It's really pretty. I really love the backs of these cards. So, and I'm starting with the back apparently, because I realized I had them backwards. Sorry, guys. Okay, so card 1. Cunning Woman. Okay. And it's definitely mixed media. Like, this card looks newer than, like, this kind of card. As far as, like, graphics, it looks more modern and photo edited, I guess, or I don't want to say photoshopped, but you know what I mean. More digital, like computerized, versus like stuff like this. Like, you see, you can so totally tell a difference between the artwork in these two cards, for example. So it is mixed media cards, which I don't mind, but typically I do like all my cards to have kind of the same theme going. But I just kind of wanted to show you a quick flip through of what each card in this deck looks like. They're pretty cards. There's several that look similar to like this kind of card, which isn't bad, but I feel like they maybe ran out of some ideas or something in this deck, so they kind of like repeated some cards, kind of, but they still, they changed them some, but there's a few that look kind of the same. So that's one thing I'm not crazy about in this deck particularly, but it's still a neat deck. Yeah, there's definitely different media as far as art goes in this deck. And that's the cover. Card, or artwork. That one's a pretty one. It's definitely some mixed media. This one I'm not real crazy about. It's very strange. Same thing with this one. The ones like this I'm just not real crazy about. I feel like they're similar to too many other cards in the deck. This one's a cool card. The Trickster. It's really pretty. This card, for some reason, makes me think of a card in the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, I believe is who it's by. But for some reason, this card, like, the borders of it, kind of, and then, like, the style of artwork, and it's called Blood Month, and it just, it's very, you know, vampire-esque, kind of, you know. If you look real close, like, you can tell she's a vampire. And then it's called Blood Month. But yeah, this card makes me think so much of the Halloween Oracle, but I like it. When I see the artwork like this with the fairy beings, it makes me think of something in the Nutcracker or something. I like it though. This one's a cool one too. This one, if you're familiar with Lucy Cavendish, this is actually a picture of her that's been edited. That actually is a picture of Lucy Cavendish herself. So I thought that was pretty cool. But see, it's got different forms of the artwork and media and stuff. That one's pretty too. That's pretty. So this is interesting about this deck. This card has, this deck has the Yule Singer, so it's got like a Yule inspired card. And it has a Mabon inspired card, which is interesting. But these are like the only two cards that actually have like two of the Sabbath's names in them, which is strange. But if you'll notice, like there's some cards that are specifically like more fall oriented, some are more winter, some are more springy, some are more summer. It just depends. But it's just kind of funny how there's like specifically a Yule card and a Mabon card. But that was interesting too. This one I like too. And this is what I'm going to review next. I like this card too. She makes me think of Snow White. I really love it. It's really pretty. And that makes me think of Sleeping Beauty. Okay. Golden Unicorn. It's an interesting card too. And then the Ancient, the last card. So that was a quick flip through of all of these cards in this deck. And I guess it's all for now. It's all I really wanted to show you all. So stay tuned for this next review of the Everyday Witch Tarot, which I'm super excited about. And this is brand new, so I want to share it with you. So thanks for watching, guys.